Hello, listener. I'm Mayari, and this is Magical Coffee Dates. I'm sitting in the Moonbeam Tea Rooms, a local cafe that feels like home and serves the most delicious pastries and drinks that taste like a warm hug. 10 years ago, I moved away from October and sort of lost touch with everyone, and I'm still here to rekindle old friendships, but I've asked my best friend and mailer cat, Bod, to help me find fresh new faces in hopes that more people from the realm will share their stories. And today I have with me Lise. Hey, Lise, welcome.
Hello, Mayari. How are you?
I'm good. It's nice to see you. I know that it's been a while, and we only met once, and it's really nice that Bod found you. It's great.
Yeah, I didn't expect that out of everything to be found after how long since we last met.
Yeah, it's been a while. I remember being an ethereal. There was a couple of times I went, but I think this might have been probably maybe 5, 6 years ago at least. Um, yeah,
Wow,
yeah, it's been a while. How have you been?
I've been good. I'm traveling now.
Oh, and
Didn't
that's how.
seem to want to do that before, but now I'm traveling.
That's really cool. I have you been anywhere interesting? There's like actually have you where have you been? I'm not going to tell you what the regions are. Where have you been?
Honestly, I've tried to leave ethereal for a while, trying to figure out what other places I could go to. I'm kind of a homebody, so it's kind of hard to really set roots somewhere else. I'm not originally from Ethereal, but as soon as I found the library and then my work there, I just set roots and that was it. So now I'm doing little trips around everywhere and then coming back to Ethereal, um, trying
Oh,
to just
okay.
spread my wings as much as I can.
That's actually really funny you say that because now it makes sense. It makes so for those of you who don't know, which would be everyone, we actually met at that library, and um,
Oh,
when we met, go
we
ahead.
met at the bookstore, right? It was the one next door to there. I
Yes,
started working at the library. Yeah,
yes.
the
Sorry, time. It just makes things. Everything is so
no, it's
strange.
okay.
Yeah,
It's
I
the Whispering Pages.
yes, the whispering. Oh my gosh, yes. And you know what I was saying is it makes so much sense because if you're not originally from Ethereal, it makes a lot of sense because in Ethereal, I've said this multiple times. It is intimidating being there. Where are you originally from?
From Hearth.
Ah, okay. I've met a lot of people from Hearth, and that surprises me that you're from there. Not a bad thing against anyone from Hearth. I've met a few people, and they're a bit more. I don't know how to say this. Wild, and you just
Yeah,
seem very
that's what
calm.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone has said that since I ever since the moment I moved to Ethereal, or even when I grew up. I'm actually adopted, so my parents. Uh, I don't originally know where I'm from, but that is where I grew up, and
Okay.
uh, yeah, I'm trying to embrace that side. I guess my parents' side and my hometown. I guess a
I mean,
little bit at a time.
to be fair, I it took me a while to. I mean, I guess wherever you feel the most comfortable is home, right? So, for me, I left October because I wanted to see more of the world. I got a little bit bored of what it was like here. It is perpetually autumn all the time. It is beautiful all year round, but I felt sort of locked in. So that's sort of why I traveled, and that's why I met you at the bookstore. Let me tell you a
Yeah,
bit more
the
about the bookstore.
I it's been Well, I still work there for a couple of shifts and things. They still like me over there. So whenever I come back from my short little travels, I do go back. I it's for anyone listening, it's a small little place, but there is folklore. There is aisles of magical, like it's an archive of information, and it's where I like to go and hide. Even in a busy street or a new place, I try to find a bookstore and get in
Mhm.
and hide amongst the shelves. And then once I have myself all together, I'll get out. Um, but the Whispering Pages were it is. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. This is
Oh, no, that's fine. That's okay. Like,
just years later, and now we're having a conversation, and it's so surprising.
yes, and it I have to agree with you. Being at the Whispering Pages was like a nice escape. And I also like to go to bookstores and libraries because also they're quiet.
Yes. Until you try to put away books, and then someone takes one away, and there you go. You meet someone. Like how I met you.
Yes. I that it was a folklore book. I was trying to understand a bit more about like trees. I wanted to know a bit more about what they were like and what stories the trees told in each region. And there was your face.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the surprising part. And then hearing about your travels, that was wonderful.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm all right.
Okay. I just wanted to check. I I remember you being fairly quiet. Um, and like you say, you're a homebody. And as silly as it is, I am too. Hence me being back here. Hence me sitting in the tea rooms recording these episodes because it's familiar. It's not home, but it's familiar. Um, yeah, just thought I'd check in. I feel like once in a while, people that like to escape to bookstores might need someone checking in on them because it can be overwhelming being, I don't know, anywhere else.
No, and I appreciate that. This is a nice little place to get something to drink too. Is there something I could order?
Oh my
Maybe.
gosh, yes. Oh my gosh. See, okay, I'm usually a lot better about this. I normally ask people when they're here if they want something. There's delicious teas, there's coffees, sometimes there's hot
Okay.
chocolates. There's
I
also
do love
tons
hot
of
chocolate.
pastries. Would you like a hot chocolate?
I want to try something new. What would you recommend?
Oh, I personally really love these. Um, the I always have a mocha. Like I know that's really boring, but I always have a mocha and a sausage roll.
I always have a hot
That's
chocolate, so
oh
I can try a mocha.
yeah. I mean, it's
A
just
sausage roll sounds good too, but first mocha and then
yes, yes. Okay,
and
I
food.
like to have them both at the same time. So I will get that ordered. I will send Bod actually to go order that for you, and then they'll bring it over in just a little while. But if you want, in the meantime, you can have try some of mine. If you want to try some of my
Okay.
mocha,
Yeah.
the side without the lipstick is the clean part.
I'll
Um,
try. I'll try. Oh, this is chocolatey too.
yes, and that's sort of what I like about it. It's sweet, but it's got the bitterness of coffee that I really like, and it's not like a burnt sort of taste. It's just nice and bitter. No,
Mm.
bittersweet. I guess.
Bittersweet. I'm always a fan of bittersweet, like hot chocolate. I don't need the coffee, but I like something warm at the end of the day.
hmm Warm is nice, and you get that in October. Have you thought about? I mean, I don't know if this is something that you have thought of, but like you've been to Hearth, you live in Ethereal. We've got bookstores here. Do you feel like October is sort of like a place that you could like move to, especially if it's? I mean, we've got good mochas, we've got delicious pastries, we've got bookstores.
That's the thing. I want to. I just sometimes it's about going somewhere new, and then it was just lucky. Like I wasn't planning on sticking around in Ethereal. I was just trying to get out of Hearth. And then I was lucky enough to get a job. So, yes, I would be happy to move around here to find somewhere nice like this and start a new page. Yeah.
A new
I just need to
page.
find that little thing. A little thing that could
Yeah.
keep me here. And that's pretty much it.
There's so much that October has to offer, and I really missed it while I was away. And I I always talk about how I wanted to leave and how it didn't feel right, but it definitely felt like home when I decided to come home. And I haven't left in a while. It's been at least a few months since I started this. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I've and you meet a ton of people as well. A lot of people come to visit. It's not like a touristy destination necessarily, but yeah, like a lot of the guests that I've had on this show, for example, have all been from other parts of the world, and most of them seem to enjoy it. Maybe you'll find something too.
Yeah. I've started a book of festivals. Oh, just any kind of reason to get out and celebrate with other people. I think that's the fun thing about this is why do people want to congregate and talk together? Why do people want to celebrate what happens when we are done on our day to day? And why do we find more reasons to spend time with more people? I don't know what it's going to be about, if it's going to be just nonfiction or something, but I I like that, the idea of meeting and celebrating.
Well, why don't we? I have a proposal. What if we celebrated your thoughts about potentially moving here by going to one of the local bookstores? I don't know how much time you
Okay.
spent in October, but we could maybe get some inspiration for your book.
Yes, let's do that. That would actually help because I have not adventured around here at all.
Yeah, I'll show you around. It's not an issue. Like I'm happy to do that right now. Like I've been here for a couple of hours already and I've done a few of these interviews. So, let's do it. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
but first,
I'm
sausage roll.
gonna maybe yes, sausage roll to go. I also need to change out my gloves. I've been bookbinding for a while and now the ink is running through, so
Oh,
I just
okay.
noticed it. It's all down my arm. I'm gonna go wash this off too.
Okay, that's I mean, I don't think
Okay.
people would mind. I feel like you
Are you
people would be
sure?
like, "Hey, yeah, that's fine." I don't think people would
Okay,
care.
okay, okay. I know these are interviews, but there's what if they're looking and they see and they're just they did not get ready at all. And I was I'm trying to, I just completely forgot.
No, listen, people have come in here and have said way worse than people having bookbinding ink on their arms. I know that probably doesn't make sense, but it makes sense in my head. But why don't we can go together?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay, let's
I'm
do that.
ready.
Okay, perfect. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and maybe we'll hear more from Lise. All right, bye. And we're ourselves now. Hello, I have Mozz with me. Mozz, please tell people who you are and where they can find you.
Hi, I'm Mozz, or Megan, right? You can find me everywhere at It's Mozzarelle, all on the interwebs.
Oh, is that all you're gonna say? Let me just say, people
I
have
didn't know.
no. The thing is, you know how I am. It's 3 words, and everyone usually says more than 3 words. You've said 3 words the
Yes.
same way I've said 3 words, and I love it.
Okay, awesome. I can say more. I
You can
thought
if you
that was
want.
enough.
No, you can say because
Sure.
I'm just shocked. Say more if you want.
Yeah. I am a voice actor in this awesome space, and I do a lot of commercial animation and more TTRPG voice acting out here. So if you ever want to check out my channels, I also do cinematic little solo art TTRPG episodes. They're like 6 to 10 minutes, and they're releasing soon, so you can definitely check them out. You can find me everywhere at Mozz.
Yes.
Is that good?
Yes. It's whatever you wanted it to be. I didn't want you to feel like you had to be limited to just share your socials. Like how I'm going to do right now. Gloria, Glow Pigs, the Charm Party. That's all. Okay, thanks. Bye.